Okay, so I've had a lot of questions about how to put these trim rings into the speaker, and I've been saying I'd make a video, so here I am. I'm going to show you doing this with the driver installed. This is the Cinema Max, similar to the 1099, and I'm just going to show you how I do it using my cut baffles. This isn't Eric's baffle, but it's very, very similar. The only difference is my trim ring can be a little thicker because I recess the driver a little deeper. So anyways, this is the tool I use. I don't know how in focus that is, but you really can do this with, you know, a typical slotted or some kind of a device like that, a poker, I don't know what you would call that thing. Anyways, so let me just show you what I do here. The gasket comes together right here, and there's these little V notches. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there's these little V notches, and you can get in there with this particular tool and just lift up on that and get it going, and then you can just start peeling away. And I try to peel away from the driver, just because of the way the glue is on the surround of the driver. I think it's a little safer way to do that. And there's like 5 or 6 of these segments on there, and they just pop off like that. I'll show you if you don't have a screwdriver, you like this tool but you don't have one. I'll show you just how simple this is. Here's a fresh spot. This is a totally stock driver. I'm just gonna take my fingers, and that's how easy it is. So you don't need any special tool. I just do, and I think it is scary to rip these off, but once you've done it, like I've done it quite a few times now, and it's just that simple. There's really nothing to it. And then you get these little spots of leftover resin or glue or whatever. I just kind of peel those off. That's not really necessary, but I do. And then at this point, excuse me, the trim ring here has these little recesses for the screws, because presumably the screw sits a little proud, and it's got a lip for the frame of the driver. So you can just, well, let me back up. I'm going to temporarily install this ring because I'm going to pull it out. But at this point I would take some silicone, and I tried hot glue once, bad idea. It dries too quick. So you need something slow setting. But take some silicone and put 4, 5, 6 dabs around this thing. Not too much, because you don't want it to squeeze out onto the surround of the driver, but just enough in that recess on the frame, and then you can install the driver. So anyways, you want to kind of line up the screws with the notches for the screws on the trim ring. Start at one end like this, kind of lay it into the recess of the baffle like that, and just work your way around. And now it's flush here, a little high here, so I just come around and snap it in like that, and it's in. Yeah. Now, right there I pushed it in a little too far, so I have this, I think these are called dental picks, even though a dentist would never use this particular pick. But I just, because it's sitting in a little too far, I just reach in there with this and give it a little tug, and I can bring it up flush like that. And if I overdo it, then I can push it back down a little bit, and I'm good to go. And if I do mess up for whatever reason, I can just, again with this dental pick, and just reach in there, pull it right out. And that's what I'm gonna do, because I didn't use a silicone. So anyways, hope that makes sense. Hope that shows just how simple these things go in. I mean, I could have done that in much less time, but oh, see, the screw holes aren't aligned, and then when they are, it just pops right in. Yeah, email me or PM me on the forums with any questions or whatever. Thanks.